Hello everybody, we're looking for the Python for loops. We'll look into nested for loops and chain for loops, and then also into if conditions. So for simple for loop, I will say I in range 3 print hello row less 5 and print 3 times. I can close this. I can have the same for loop. So if I have the same for loop, another for loop inside it, I can say for j in range 3 again full. I have this. You see 6 hellos are printed. Sorry, 9 hellos are printed. So you have 3 into 3 9. I can even print I and j here, I comma j, and comma. So it will, let's see, 0 0. I goes from 0 1 and 2, and each time j goes 0 1 and 2. These are for loops, nested for loops, and we can also have. Now look at the if conditions. So let's say I have a number which is equal to 10, and I have another number which is num2 which is equal to 5. If num2 is equal to num print this is correct. If I say if f5, I say nothing is printed because num1 is num is not equal to num2. But if I say 10 here, it is correct. So but I want to have, even if it is not correct, it should print it's not correct. So what I will do is that I'll say else if else, I don't need a condition here, else print, and I have spelling here, yes, yes is not correct, less f5, yes, not correct. So it goes into if it is not correct, not equal, it will print this else part, and which is not correct. I can even say if else, if num is greater than, print guess is higher, else not, but I want to say if it is lower also. So I will say else if in Python, else if is elif. I can say elif else is yes is lower. I can say elif, so elif will need a condition. I can say have same condition, but num2 is less than num, and put on here, and the last I can say else if it is not correct, not less than, not equal to, then it will must be equal to. So I can say print this is not correct. Say 5, guess it's lower right now, 5. I will say here 11, f5, this is higher, but this has a problem, because if I have 10, it will say not correct, because it is neither high neither low, but it is not correct. So I can fix it by putting another else if here. So this if and this if is nested, sorry, this is changed. This one, this if is changed to this one. If I have like, so I'll say I can print here, like say if num is less than num, I'll say num2 is less than num, print, I'll just say it is nested right now. Just want to tell that my if is nested. Save F5, nothing happened because it's not greater than, so let's make it greater than, and so to see the condition, guess is higher, and F is, it is not, so it is not less. I can say this condition is never printed, even if I say here, say else, just else, print yes is not correct. So although it is else, so if this is not true, then this should happen, but because it is in nested, it will always check this value. It will always print here if guess is higher, and it will always print guess is not correct. So let's say yes, see, but if I want this not to happen, then I will have to not have it as nested. I need to change it. So changing, we need elif, and need indentation correct. So this is higher. It will never print this one. And I have this back here, so I can put print v lower F5. So see, it is not printed, but if I make it 9, it will print F5. So it is print lower. It will go into nested. So we need a nested for loop in the problem for the guessing the number, and you can also have a take input from the user about what does he want to do. Guess the number. I should always have a space here. So my input is now right now guess the number, but you see that this input will take the string value, and string is not, cannot be compared to num, so it will always print guess is not correct whatever value I print, give it to it. If I say 1, it will give me error. So it is saying that it is a string value, I need to have integer value. So it is asking me over here. So see, when it's comparing, it asking for integer value to compare, but right now we have string. So what we need to do is we need to convert it. So we can convert it by int and F5. So you can say 10, not correct, because 10 we don't have comparison for equal to. So that was one of the videos, hope it helps. So we need a nested for loop like this, nested if conditions here like this in the question. So if we are guessing the number, so hopefully this will help. We can always put this in a for loop and that might also help. So let's see it help. Thanks.